Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell. You'll get all the updates. Really excited for today's beer, or maybe a little nervous, actually. So it's courtesy of Grant, a.k.a. Sirlordford. So, short version, well, I don't know how sure I'll actually make this. I had reviewed the new barrel-aged Narwhal in the comments section, talking about how much I liked it and how the 2015 is drinking really good. Grant was like, I gotta disagree. I had one that was really oxidized. I didn't think it was good, and he prefers regular. I have a couple regulars, not from the year he was talking about, but anyway, how he prefers a regular to the barrel age, which is really interesting. I just don't have it in me right now to do a comparison. But so anyway, so I had the 2015. I'm pretty sure this is 2014 because I have a couple 2015s up there, and they say that up here. This one doesn't say the year on it. There is one spot I found where there is a 14, like a dating code thing, but it's not like easy to read, so it might just be a coincidence. So I think it's a 2014, but it sounds like it's the same one he had. I mean, that's the same bottle, obviously, but the same vintage he had that was oxidized and not as good. So that's why I'm excited, as I always am for a beer, but a little nervous. So let's see. Let's see what we get out of this guy. Or lady. Not a big pop, okay. I'm like being overly scrutinous, apparently. Oh, not a lot of head. Is it an infection issue? Overly scrupulous. But yeah, I'm saying oxidized is not very good. Yeah, I mean, it looks the part. There is some head on there. I was joking before, obviously. It's pretty darn dark. A little bit of brown at the bottom and the sides. But yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like a bigger stout. Maybe a quarter, not even a quarter finger of mocha head. Into the aroma. The first thing that hits me is baker's chocolate. Then I get the booze, a little bit of vanilla. I'm sorry, when I say booze, I mean the spirit, like bourbon, not alcohol, actual alcohol. I get the specific barrel wood, not as much as I'm remembering the newest variant that I reviewed. That one was like very oaky. This one has some of that, but it's not as oaky. Besides that baker's chocolate, there's also just like a little bit of a sweet chocolate. Okay. And again, maybe it's just in my head. I could see maybe a hair of oxidation in the aroma. Not quite like wet cardboard, but a little something something. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. This one lands for me. Actually, it kind of tastes like the aroma, just bigger. I'm going to go on a limb and say I think I get the oxidation. When I think of oxidation, it makes me think of wet cardboard. And I don't get a ton of that, but I do get this, and I say this maybe more than I should maybe push myself more, but like an X Factor, and I can see that I did not get in the fresh one. And a little bit in the aftertaste where there's like all the stuff I liked, the dark chocolate, like that baker's chocolate, some of the wood, like that stuff I like is there, but there is a little bit of a taste I don't love. I mean, if it is like I think the 2014, it's 6 years old, maybe it's past its prime for aging at this point. Let me get back into it and explain it more. But again, overwhelmingly, I do like this beer a lot. This also could be a preference thing. You know, like these might just be flavors I like more than his palate. It could be, I mean, there are different bottles, obviously. But I think I get, at the very least, a little bit of what he's talking about. Yeah, I mean, there's so much chocolate, roast bordering on... I don't think I would think this has coffee in it. Wow, there's so much chocolate right now. Thinking it has coffee in it, but it's approaching that level of roast where you maybe start questioning it. It's not quite at the level where I would be questioning, is this actually coffee or just stout roastiness? So yeah, definitely nice level of roast. A little bit of like ash, that berry things there. Mixing with a cherry. Some of that wood is throughout, which is nice. I'm wondering if a little bit of that cherry also is what he was thinking in terms of, and talking about with the oxidation thing. Yeah, the aftertaste I'm liking less and less as I drink. The actual, like, as I'm drinking it, I still like this quite a bit, to be honest with you. But that aftertaste is, yeah, it is becoming less pleasant, is like compoundingly less pleasant. It's interesting. Obviously, I hope that you watch this, Grant, and comment and let me kind of know what your thoughts are, or send me an email or whatever. But let me do one more swig and see if I get anything else or any final thoughts. It's relatively still at this time, not very bubbly or anything, which isn't surprising given the aging. Little bit of alcohol taste mixed in at the end, and I'm just now barely getting a little bit of warmth, a little higher than I typically do. Usually it's more down here in my chest, a little bit kind of here, more in the esophagus area. But yeah, no, the taste for me, I love all those flavors in the taste, but I do understand that the aftertaste, not a big fan of. So yeah, let me know, Grant, for sure, or anyone else, what do you think about this beer in general, age, not age, this vintage. Again, I'm pretty sure it's a 2014. But yeah, thanks again, Grant, for sending it. I liked it more than you, so I guess it worked out well that way. Thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate that. Check me out on Instagram and Untappd. No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.